Already a porn queen, Nora Kuzma had come a long way from her small Ohio town, transforming herself into Traci Lords, the veteran of over 100 hardcore movies. 3 years ago, she retired from the skin trade. Now she's launching a second career as a legit actress, and she's still only 21. Meet Traci Lords, uncensored and unauthorized.
Traci. Sometimes you can actually feel the heat.
Traci Lords, the former porn princess, certainly felt the heat a few years ago when it was revealed she had lied about her age in order to find fame in skin flicks. Nearly 100 of her videos had to be pulled from shelves, and a certain porn distributor had to go to jail.
Of course I knew I was underage, but I did not intentionally do this. This was not a planned thing. I'm not a genius. At 15, I didn't conjure up the scheme. I didn't do that.
Traci, I love you.
Since the scandal, she's been trying to shed the skin flick fame that films such as this gave her in order to become a legitimate actress.
I could have sat down and just said, okay, I give up. Everyone feels one way about me, and that's just how it is. But that's not how I am.
Do you think I'm a nasty girl?
Now the question to pose to the non-nude Miss Lords is, can this plan to defuse the sex bomb image really work?
I'm very determined and I'm ambitious and I know what I want. And I just don't think it's right if someone tells you can't have something because of something that you did when you were younger or you just made a mistake. I just don't think that it's right.
Her first attempt to overcome her mistakes happened last year when she upgraded herself from C movies to B movies in a sci-fi thriller entitled Not of This Earth. Director Jim Wynorski believed Traci was one porn star with more to offer vertically than horizontally.
I don't know many porn stars, but the thing is I know one, and the one that I do know acted well in her reading.
I went to the audition like I already had the part, and I was so thrilled. I'll never forget when I got the phone call. I just said, can you hold on for a second? I put the phone down. I went, ah! I got it! I was thrilled.
Because I didn't have a lot of money to hire a Meryl Streep, and Meryl Streep wouldn't want to do the picture anyway, so why not use Traci Lords? Why not?
Some directors weren't as willing to take the risk, according to author Marvin Wolf. He was at one time collaborating with Ms. Lords on her autobiography, and he feels Traci's transition has not been easy.
Far more people have been unwilling to take a chance than have been willing to take a chance. There was a period of time when she found it very difficult to find work, and to her great credit, while she was offered enormous sums to go back into X-rated films, she refused them.
It isn't easy. It's been so difficult. Are you kidding me?
No one that I know of thinks of her still as a straight actress. I mean, now she's trying, and she's doing a very good job at it, but it's very tough to break that image.
This negative image was formed back when she was known as Nora Kuzma, an average sophomore at Redondo Union High School who just happened to drop out of classes and drop into a pornographic education. She was only 15, an age when most kids make mistakes. Too bad Nora made a very public one.
I think that it had a lot to do with, my family life and peer pressure and just a lot of things mixed together, and it really went to an extreme with me, whereas some young girl might just go and start doing drugs. I went and did it all. The drugs, the sex, everything. It was just a really horrible combination of things.
She had a very tough time at a very rough age, very young age. She made a lot of mistakes. My impression is that she does think she'll be paying for her mistake the rest of her life.
For now, there are those who are helping her with her past mistakes. She has 2 legitimate films coming out early next year, one directed by John Waters. Traci, ironically enough, plays the high school virgin.
The thing that really attracted me to the role is that she's 17 and she's a bombshell. But she looks like a bombshell and she's really not one.
She's smart enough to know that being typecast as a bimbo of some kind is not going to do much for her career.
If Hollywood's memory is as light as Traci's roots are dark, her attempt to break away from the bimbo image may not be too hard. And then the road to respectability will not be too long for Nora Kuzma.
I think that if Traci gets the right kind of roles, and that if she continues to find just a few directors who are willing to take a chance on her, I think that her prospects are quite bright.
If Vanessa Williams can do movies, if Rob Lowe can do movies, Traci Lords can do movies.
It gives me a little boost. I feel like, oh good, everything I've been working so hard for is finally happening to me.
Traci Lords isn't totally turning her back on her former career. Her life story is being made into a movie for television. Her new career isn't doing badly either. In addition to her movie roles, she appeared on a recent episode of the TV show Wise Guy. Traci says she won't be doing any more nude scenes unless the part is right. She says, and I quote, "I just don't want to do anything I would be embarrassed to be seen in."